Y'all, UFOs are a hot ticket item again, with task force being formed to get new information out and push forward disclosure. But with all that, there's still a little bit of a lull in UFO sighting submissions, probably because we have so much else going on. So I think that right now, it's really important to take a look back at some of the wildest UFO events from the past year. Today, we're going to focus on the New Jersey UFO drone incident and showcase what, at the time, was called the UFO New Jersey clearest footage yet. And although many people called out the UFOs and drones in New Jersey, when I actually first started covering this story, I pointed out that a lot of this actually started in the UK. So let's jump into this compilation with UFO Invasion Part 1. UFOs storm the UK. There's an invasion of UFO drones and they are being seen everywhere. Now, some of you guys may know that the New Jersey hotspot's happening right now. The FBI is investigating, but they've actually been seen all around the world. And today we're checking out Black Bronco Productions' compilation of these insane sightings, y'all. This is crazy. This is a UAP near Darlington Nuclear Station, UK, November 28th. Y'all, this is all happening within the last few weeks. Look at this. Look at this thing.
Holy goddamn.
Look how bright that is. And we're seeing only two, but as he zooms in, you're gonna see so many more. This is over a nuclear station.
Zoom out a little bit so you can kind of just gauge how bright we're talking. They're the brightest thing in the sky.
And it was literally, when he zooms in a little more, first of all, look at how bright that is, even in that darkness. Look up here, it's actually lighting up the sky a little bit. That is how bright that is.
This has to be seen by other people. This is way too bright. This
Look
one
at that.
will be seen.
Look at that. It almost looks like it's maybe taking a formation. Look at them just disappear. And look at this mofo appear right here. Oh, hell no. Y'all, we're getting no explanation. And some of the drones, some of the drones in New Jersey, people say they look like planes. But like the FBI has like there's a whole investigation going on. They've confirmed it is not planes. These are not prosaic things. They don't know what the hell they are. Look at that. Over a nuclear station.
I can't even comprehend what I'm looking at.
There's a lot of smoke around them.
I was going to say there's so much smoke.
Well,
I like how she said that. She's like, I can't wrap my head around what we're looking at. Like that is how anomalous it is. That's so crazy.
It seems like a steam or something.
Some have said, you know how they're seeing
from them, it's around them.
Yes, that's smoke or steam. I'm gonna zoom in so you can get a better look at that kind of aura that it's giving out.
It's not above
A lot
them.
of people were saying that that is a part of the camouflaging. That these lights are energy being released by whatever power source they use. So when that light comes out, you're seeing kind of a bend in the like look over here. See how it's like kind of you could see a shape over here. It's like it's bending the stealth mechanism, and we're kind of seeing that in action. Look at and look how they just keep appearing and taking these weird formations. This is insane. Yo, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments, because this is crazy to me.
Talk about the best one yet.
Right, and look how it's like, it's literally doing a weird, like a pattern going away on one side.
I'm assuming that smoke because it looks solid.
What the fuck?
And
how is nobody else seeing that?
Look, I almost kind of see a shape
the ground.
Here. Are you seeing that? Wait, it's illuminating the ground. I saw it illuminating the sky. Oh, he doesn't show us on camera.
This will be seen.
What the flip? That's such an insane and intense sighting, and I want to thank them.
I don't know what that stuff is next to them, but
for standing there and recording it all the way through. we complain a lot about people stopping the recording right away or moving away or not paying
It isn't
enough attention.
fading.
This couple stood there until they disappeared. 3 UAP spotted southeast of Cambridge Airport, approximately 25 miles southeast of the Lakenheath, which we saw that UFO previously. Remember the Lakenheath UFO? That's what kind of started off this weird drone UFO stuff. That was right by. What the flip? What is it? What was that? Did y'all see that? Unusual lights and movement in the sky over Glasgow, UK.
Now, I think that the lights
Whoa!
do.
Normally, I'm prone to believe that these things are like spotlights, but watch the sparkle in the middle as they kind of pull apart. Watch. What the
Now, I
flip
think
is
that the
that?
lights do give it the appearance like it's a triangle. But
Another
okay, so
UAP
now it looks like a
over
more like a
Rural
green
Air
light.
Force Lakenheath. This is
So it
November
could be that the
29th.
red and the green one might be the main wing, and the white one might be the tail, like a standard plane configuration potentially.
Yes, and that's what
There's
people are
not really
saying.
any
Like
way of
it does have the plane configurations, but as like Fox News and a few other broadcasters have pointed out, these things aren't the size of airplanes. They're like the size of cars, and they make strange angular turns in the sky instantly. They don't like curve around like a plane would. Really weird. Really weird.
because it's so dark.
And I don't know. They're
But the
calling them
weird thing for me
UAP,
is that there's
UFO,
no.
anomalous drones, and the reason I believe them is because when it's a foreign nation, we've literally shot drones out of the sky. Like we have video of us shooting things out of the sky. Why wouldn't we be shooting this out of the sky if we thought it was our adversary spying? Unless we think it might be something more that could be even more dangerous if it attacks back. Just my
Actually,
thoughts.
not at all.
I want to hear you guys in the comments. Is this as HD as it gets? Let's get it more HD. Come on, YouTube. Don't play me, bruh.
Who knows?
Because I can barely see this.
Now, the red and the green lights
Oh,
could
there we go,
potentially
there we
be the end of the wings, and then the white one on the tail. But it's weird that it's like that because it gives it a triangle a look to it.
It's also flying
But
over.
nothing's flashing on it at all.
Yeah, and it's flying over something that it's not supposed to be flying over.
It's just too dark. I just can't make out like any what the shape is.
It does look very triangular. It doesn't even look like it's really moving either for it to be a plane. Like if it were hypothetically, let's say, it would have been sitting there for quite some time. Planes don't hover.
So whether it's some sort of surveillance drone or just a plane keeping an eye on things, just don't know.
I'm genuinely floored by this. Unusual light spotted over Buckingham, UK. A lot in the UK. Always happens in the US. People are like, it's always the US. There's a lot in the UK. Notice how these lights also are seemingly lighting up the under part of this cloud. Wait. First of all, whoa. We did see some over Argentina too, but it comes on, and then these kind of come on. Would that light be that strong that it shoots over to these clouds and leaves that imprint? And if so, what's the source of that light? UAP over Southeast London, UK. Look at these dates. And we've been capturing a lot of groups of 3 or 4, which is another weird thing. We're used to 3 and the triangle, like 4 and 5, like the lights is weird. Look at this. They weren't in that formation earlier. That's not a plane. They weren't in that formation earlier. See? They were more linear. You could see them kind of moving closer together. And then when he pans back, we're going to see the triangle. I respect that he recorded it, but I hate when people get distracted and you can tell that they're just like staring and they forget about their phone because their phone's starting to crack. And then he's like, oh shit. And like brings it back over, like, capture it all.
What is that?
Look at that. Fascinating. And again, we're not getting any blinking or anything. These things are moving separately of each other because they got closer to get into this formation. So, and look at how they're moving. So this one might not be one craft. Sometimes we think that the lights are one big craft and the lights are what we're seeing, but unless
That's
the
what a
craft
plane
is
looks like.
it's like
And that's what those are.
I love how you showed the plane. Like, I know what I'm seeing, bro. What the flip flop? Oh, is that little dude up there on the top? And that one? Or were those just little stars?
They're disappearing.
They're vanishing. Oh! Oh, he came back. He said, wait, I forgot something. Oh, he's gone. What? Oh, over UAP over RAF Lake and Heath again, November 30th. Another one. Again, it's been several weeks. They've been going up Lake and Heath. They've been a lot of Royal Air Forces and a lot of nuclear sites. Light flashing translated into Morse code ET. ET. And it's crazy because it could be something. It's not flashing like one of our planes. This is definitely a message. We don't do blink, blink, hold, blink, blink, blink. That would confuse the hell out of everyone. Could you imagine every pilot has to learn Morse code, and before you do, you evade a crash, you have to like read whatever whole message they're blinking out to you? Hell no. Although I do feel like ET is a little bit on the nose. I just find it strange. I find it so strange. And look how that's the only light on this thing blinking. And our planes and stuff don't have lights like these layers of red lights, bruh. ET. Like y'all know I love a good Tic Tac. Here's a Tic Tac UAP over Devon, UK, December 1st. So that was everything we were seeing. That was the tail end of November. This is December 1st. We're already starting to see these strange anomalies in the sky.
That's not normal, is it?
Just a little bit. Look at that. Look at that thing. Bro, that's not a plane. What the flip? And it's not necessarily a tic tac. It almost looks like it angles downward at the sides. You know, do you guys see that? Do you see what I mean? Let me know in the comments if you see what I mean. Ah, it's a weird one. That's a good capture. That's a really good capture. Oh, did it just move back? Or was that
That's
the
not
camera?
normal, is it?
No, never
Was that a
seen that.
parallax of the
Who would you
camera?
send this to?
UAP spotted over Warwick, UK, December 3rd. Who would you send this?
Who would you report this to? This is just really strange. I mean,
But that
if I
is so
zoom in,
strange.
it becomes... It just looks like they're all the same size.
And what's weird is,
Microphone's
again,
not good enough
sometimes
to...
I look at these and I'm like, oh, like a spotlight. But look how scattered across the sky that is. That's perplexing.
Every one of them is the same
Look
size.
all the way over, all the way over to the left. No, come on. The spotlights aren't doing. What the flip?
13.
13, yeah?
There's 13 of them.
And they're all in the same formation.
Damn.
They haven't moved out of formation. So they have moved from there in the last 10 minutes
Bruh.
across to there, slowly.
Look at.
And if it's that windy like it is, surely they'd
What?
move a little bit quicker.
And
Someone
it's
did
windy.
say to me that-
And it's windy. Well, and they're moving. And they're not moving at the speed of the wind. Because it's windy. So, and they're moving. So it's not a spotlight. And they're spread. I mean, they're spread all across the sky. What the. What was that? Bro. And that's just the beginning, y'all. Black Bronco Productions has this is 51. It's practically an hour-long compilation of these things that are invading our airspace. He doesn't just have the UK and the US, he has them from all over the world. Y'all need to go to this channel, smash that subscribe, do all the YouTube things, smash that like, but definitely check out the recent compilations he has on UAPs. These two right here, great channel. There's more subscribers and more views because but this is a phenomenal job at capturing a compilation and truly recording the history of what we're seeing right now in our skies. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen the news. These things are everywhere. And what's crazy is I complained on December 3rd that nothing had happened, but a lot of this really started pouring in after December 3rd. Like maybe, as some of you guys said in the comments, something did happen. We just didn't see it. And now we're going to start seeing more of it. Now, when we first saw those clips, there hadn't been the mass sightings in New Jersey yet. This was kind of like the precursor. But literally the same day, well, the same evening, everything started to pop off in New Jersey, including the more controversial video that showcased an alleged crash. At least that's the way it was described on the news. You check it out and you be the judge. Let me know in the comments. This is the flaming UFO crash in New Jersey. Check it out. Y'all, these New Jersey UFO are everywhere. And now apparently one either crashed or was shot down, starting a fire and a retrieval process. What the hell is going on? Now, I'm sure you guys have seen all the news about these UFOs, these drones. Guys, even Fox covered it. They're
is
calling
investigating reports and
drones for
take
some
a look
reason, but also
at your screen
UFO.
right there as the
We don't know
FBI
what's
is
going on.
investigating reports about several
Look at that
mysterious nighttime drone flights that have recently occurred across central New Jersey,
Triangular
and they're
shape.
asking the public for any help they can provide. Witnesses have spotted a cluster of what appears to be large drones, as well as possible
Car-sized.
fixed-wing aircraft flying in several areas since back in mid-November. Now, it's not clear why the flights have happened or who is flying the devices, but federal and state officials stress that there are currently no known threats to public safety. The flights have raised questions in part
what are
because
they
they took
doing?
place near a U.S.
And why are they
military
so many?
research and manufacturing facility, as well as over President-elect Donald Trump's golf course in Bedminster. The FBI asking that residents share any videos or photos they may have of the flights, along with other relevant information.
And it's crazy because, as he said, this has been ongoing since the middle of November, and it's still happening today. They're calling them drones. They're calling them
If you can find someone to pull over here.
vehicles, UAPs, UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon, and UFO. So there's just so much happening at once and so much information. They don't even know what to call them themselves. Look at this thing, and it just hovers.
See, I'm just going to record it anyway. That might be hovering. Yeah, it's really close.
And it's crazy. Look at this thing. What's crazy is that a lot of people that are seeing them online, not witnesses, are saying that they look like planes, they look like jets, they look like ordinary stuff, not even like drones or like UFOs. However, the witnesses, including the reporters that are seeing this, are saying that they move erratically, move in strange directions in ways that airplanes cannot, and that though they may appear to be they're trying to mimic the look of an airplane. They're actually only car sized. Like, they're huge, they're car sized, but they're not as big as an airplane. So they don't know what the hell is going on. And some in the UFO community are thinking that they may be UFO attempting to mimic our technology in order to better hide themselves, but it just comes off looking weird. Like, yeah, sure, airplanes have lights and they have that general shape, but that's not usually how the lights on an airplane behave, nor how many there are. Look at this thing.
Yeah, it's definitely hovering. I don't know if you can find someone to pull over here. Yeah, take this right. Yeah, dude, I think that's one of them. Is it?
And looking at it right now, the way that it's hovering, sorry, because I know that the air will block my voice. It has that it looks like a triangular shape, and it reminds me of that video that we saw a while back that I posted. There was like a UFO landing. Remember, Casper Site covered it as well and looked crazy. We were all freaking out. It looked like it landed onto the mountain. That's what these things kind of remind me of, specifically this video. Is it moving? I want them to sit still because I feel it could be parallax, right? You're trying so hard. I appreciate that.
There's like a gap. Maybe just like
looking for it. Yeah, this is going to be
or where the road straightens up. Yeah. Because it definitely just changed directions.
And what's crazy is it did, because it doesn't look like it's on the same angle it was when we started watching. But what's crazy is the further it gets from them, the more they try to capture it, the more it starts looking like a plane. Like the lights look a lot crazier at the beginning of the video. Like it's changing. It's literally changing.
What the fuck?
I think that's one of the things that was dropping.
Oh, it's like just too late
Are
for
you
that.
fucking kidding me? That was...
What is that? And you saw how it had that little like whoop?
Exactly what I saw, dude, the other night.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can
that
climb
thing's
metal.
stationary.
Oh,
That's
not
way
playing.
closer than...
Yeah, we're gonna go past that.
And as I said on the news, they're pulling up everywhere in no-fly zones, nuclear facilities. President-elect Trump's all his stuff is like, what has happened? What are these UFO trying to do?
No access. Yeah, shit's gonna come right over. Yeah, what the fuck is that?
And here's one of the alleged drones that looks like a plane, like it's trying to take on the form of a plane. However, it is, again, too small. They say it's the size of a car. It makes sharp turns, which a plane cannot do. And if you notice, while it does have the lights roughly in the correct area, like that tail light, that's too short. That tail is too short. And look at this green light here. This one should be blinking. I believe it's red. Whatever, they don't blink purple. I'll tell you that. That's not FAA regulation. So they're not following FAA regulation. So they're not traditional planes because the planes have to. Like they can't just fly around however the hell they want to. Look, this is a traditional plane, and this is what is being seen. Now, some people are like, yeah, look at those lights in the front. Airplanes do have headlights like that face outward, but the configuration still looks strange even when you consider that. Here we have another sighting in New Jersey.
Instagram, what's that? Look, hold on, let me stop walking. What's that? That's a plane? Why it ain't moving? Then what's his little homie back here? That's a plane? Why it ain't moving? Look at that, it got 4 lights on it.
Guys, something crazy is happening. Even if it's not, like some people get mad because they're like, oh, UFO. Like, yes, they are UFO because they're unidentified. UFO does not mean aliens or non-human intelligence, though honestly, I hope it does. And it might. But it just means unidentified, and that is unidentified. So they are UFO, they are UAP, and we need to know what the hell is going on because they're being seen more frequently. They're being seen over sensitive areas, and they're now being seen over residential areas. And if these are from an adversary, they could pose a threat to all of us because who knows, they could attack, they could do whatever they want. If it's from extraterrestrials or non-human intelligence, we need to figure out what's going on. Are they prepping for something? Like, what's actually happening with these drones? This is bananas. And it's just like crazy. Like, this is just one example of these UFO, or as they say, drones, that are flying around that are attempting to mimic our stuff, our technology, but just look way off. Like, look how many lights this thing looks crazy. Look at this thing.
Oh my god, here we go. Here it is. Are you freaking kidding me right now?
That doesn't look like a plane or a helicopter. That looks like someone told a bad AI what a plane looks like, and that's what it came up with. Like, that's what that looks like. Like someone messed up trying to make it look like our stuff.
What is that?
Because what is that bright ass light coming out the side? Oh my gosh. At least that one has the green and the red blinking, but it still looks crazy.
What is this, dude? He's driving home.
Okay, now some people say it looked like a plane, right?
Driving
Look at how
home.
many lights. And then what are these lights on the side here? And then why did it all of a sudden change to looking like this? That don't look like a plane. That's not what a plane looks like, Beach. Look at this. Baby, what is that?
This thing is freaking huge.
Now again, it gets that that look like a plane, like we're seeing, the body here and the wings here, all of a sudden. But where did those two lights that came on off from the side come from? And then all of a sudden go, no, this looks crazy. We also see planes all the time. So, like, I'm pretty sure the average person, especially people that don't even care about the UFOs, especially, know what a plane looked like, and we'll just call everyone out. And I say this because we're in 2024 and mass public haven't run out claiming that planes are UFOs before. So why the hell would they do it now? Not only that, we saw the news reporting. Now the FBI is involved. They're investigating. They want to know what's going on. So they think it's eerie as well. And now one may have either crashed landed or been shot down. As I mentioned, y'all, check this out. This is from the sighting. Breaking unconfirmed reports of a drone UFO crash in New Jersey, December 8th of
A
2024.
lot of smoke and fire. We're on the highway, and out in the distance we see all these lights going off. And there's some smoke over here. Oh, right! Yes, YouTube magic right there. The field's on fire. There was like a craft that crashed out of the sky. It was crazy. I don't know what's going on. A lot of...
There was a craft that crashed out of the sky. It's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. And now everyone's kind of just waiting for updates. Let me actually see if we got anything. Yes, we saw that one already. We allegedly downed this UFO, but again, this just happened like maybe 20, 30 minutes ago. I was about to work out and I stopped just to make this video because, like,
and
what?
I catch this.
Oh, he caught a Tic Tac? Let me see. Wait, what's this? Buddy? Let me see.
All right, I just got back from the beach. Another night session.
Hey.
Did get something pretty serious. Probably going to be the last night for a while. I think we have some weather rolling in. But here we go. I'm just going to get right into it.
That's clearly a Look, that's a plane. That's a plane. That ain't no plane.
This is what I saw. I was actually, this is all infrared, or no, this is all the thermal camera. I was scanning the sky. You know, if you think about how, like, you paint a wall with a roller, where you're going this, up, down,
yeah.
up, down, up, down. That's what I was doing. It's like painting the sky with the thermal camera. Didn't see anything up there until I got just about southwest of Atlantic City in the sky. So the ocean's behind me, Atlantic City's off to the right, and then I'm looking to the northwest. So Atlantic City's over there. I'm looking over land, and I catch this.
Look at that little mother tucker.
No wings. I checked on
nothing.
flight radar.
It's a Tic Tac.
A little bit hard to fly without wings, but here it is. Nothing on radar, or nothing transponding ADS-B. And so you guys can see, this is what a plane looks like.
Yes, thank you for
when
doing
you look
this.
through
that's a plane.
the thermal camera. It's super clear when you're seeing an aircraft. You see the wings.
Okay, sorry, and look how far that is, and look how clear that is. Now think of how close these UFO New Jersey sightings are to the people that are recording them and seeing them. These are things that are closer. You think we're not going to see more detail and understand that it's a damn plane? Have you ever seen a plane that close and mistaken it for anything else? Like, come on.
Frequently, you actually see the temperature of the exhaust coming out. This is not a contrail. This is actually just hot air
Getting
that's
pushed
been, been heated up from the engines, and it just leaves a trail of it. So quite often you do see that. Here's another plane. This one's above the clouds, so I'm actually looking through the clouds here, so you don't actually see the trail of air behind it. Hot air.
You see it even through the cloud.
But
and you can even see that it has wings and far away. Like, look how small
that's Tic Tac.
That has no. Yes.
That's Tic Tac right over South Jersey. Like,
that is
right over my house, essentially. I mean, it was basically directly over my house. I was at the beach.
That's so cool, guys.
It was
and this is
essentially over our house.
Pro Pixel Imaging. This is their Twitter. I'm sure maybe they have a YouTube page or something else. I don't know, but definitely go check them out. That is super cool. That is crazy. Now, honestly, I do feel that that was a little bit dramatized, especially with some of the news coverage that I was looking for and finding. I was even freaked out and excited by it. But it was happening around the time that another strange thing started occurring in our skies. And that's planes started falling out of the sky for no apparent reason, starting with Boeing. So for those saying that it's a recent trend that's been happening, no, it's not a January thing. The planes have been falling out of the sky too, and that kind of got overshadowed by the UFOs in New Jersey, but it was happening. So I'm more than sure that some of those crashes were due to those planes being misidentified. Next, we have what was probably the biggest moment in the UFO New Jersey a whole debacle that went down for several months because people started paying attention, pulling out their phones and their real physical cameras to capture better images and better quality. At the time, there was a capture of a giant craft that some said was a helicopter, some said was a jet, some say was a UFO. The government said that they didn't know. It was a mess. But we did get some clear footage. So let's open up the main course. This is UFO New Jersey, the clearest footage yet. This weird drone UFO situation is getting out of hand, with people saying that these things look like miniature airplanes wrapped in Christmas lights. And they ain't lying. And last night, someone may have captured what is the clearest footage of one of these weird UFO UAP drone things, and this thing was huge. Now, of course, this was in New Jersey, but I want to preface this by saying it is happening everywhere. Just check out this crazy setting from Argentina.
Es como que a veces se ve más, es como que van de un lado para el otro, boludo.
Amigo, están muy cerca, son ovnis seguros.
Están muy cerca, claro.
Ovni asegurado.
¿Por qué? Van a 2 por hora, culiado, que se están filmando,
¿Qué 2 por hora? Van rapidísimo, amigo.
Or these strange orbs of light that seem to be flying in formation and then swirl up and disappear in Ohio. Check this out.
What is that? Yeah, what is going on? Yeah, that is bizarre, dude. Like, what's going on, man? Like, there's one circling. You see that one circling over there? And then they go away.
It almost looked like how they had like the small lights on it.
Yeah, like what is happening?
But yeah, look at it turn on behind there.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is how they're circling so close.
Yeah, what is going on there?
Whatever's trailing behind them just disappears.
Yeah, then it's gone.
That's bizarre. That's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that in my whole
What
life.
the heck is that, man?
Wow.
Yeah.
Did y'all see how that just whoop, and then disappeared? You're not going to tell me those were drones. That was something completely different. Jumping back into that situation in New Jersey. Y'all, it's not just these car-sized drone UFO things that are flying around. People are seeing little tiny orbs of light zipping and zapping across the sky. People are even cross-referencing this with all of their apps, the FAA, local authorities, to realize there shouldn't be anything in the sky, and yet still we have this.
Okay, so when I say that there are literally hundreds of drones in the sky, I don't mean at one moment. They are coming across the sky at high numbers. So here I am in Lebanon Borough, and there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 6 right there. So, oh, and wait, 7. So there's 7 or 8 drones out here, and there is nothing on flight radar 24. So when I say there is one down further, way further south, all right, coming north, I'm right here in Lebanon, right there. And so when I say literally hundreds, not at the moment, but they are constantly here. They're constantly passing by. So if I stayed out here for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, there would definitely be 100 or so. So they just keep coming. They are non-stop passing by. They follow the same pattern. They come from the southwest. You can see them kind of popping over right here. They're coming, they're making their way, and they fly over. And they keep making their way to the north. On occasion, they do come from the east and make their way west.
That's a lot of little critters in the sky, and we need to know what the hell is going on. Now, as I mentioned before, the news, the FBI, like everyone is calling these UAP, also drones, also UAV, unmanned aerial vehicles. They're not giving us as much information as to whether these are non-human intelligence or not. And a lot of people claim, people that are not witnesses, that aren't there, claim that they're just planes, contrary to what the witnesses are saying. And I will admit, a lot of them do look like planes, like the one I showed you in the beginning that looked like a plane wrapped in Christmas lights. But last night, someone was able to capture an incredible clear video of one of these giant UAP drone things. This thing is massive, and I can tell you, it is not a plane. Take a look at this. That thing is humongous. And now, what's weird is that it does have the traditional navigation lights and colors, like the green with the red flashing, but that wasn't a shape that we ever see in a craft. That wasn't a plane shape, not even from the side profile. Like, what the hell was that? And it was huge, too big to be a regular drone. Yet I still think too small to be a plane. It is insane, and the way it's hovering over these houses, it actually reminds me of a UFO I saw. I think I told you guys before. My cousin and I chased, and we were in New Jersey.
There they are. There they are. There they are. Oh. Marmora, New Jersey. Here they are. And they do sound like drones. Yo, look. Looks like a triangle. Look. It looks like a fucking triangle. Go. But here they are. They look like a fucking triangle. They look like a triangle. No way. And an F-16 just flew over. No way. They look like triangles. Whoa. They look like triangles.
That's crazy. This is crazy. There are no coincidences. But that was insane. Such a clear, great image of what we got. And we're hearing the sounds. They do sound like drones. Some of them sound like planes, but the sound coming from them doesn't match the size of the craft, if that makes sense. No one can tell if they're mimicking what we're doing or if that is just how they operate. We don't know what the hell's going on. And we still haven't gotten information from this crash last night.
A lot of smoke and fire. We're on the highway, and out in the distance we see all these lights going off. And there's some smoke over here. Oh, right! Yes, YouTube magic right there. The field's on fire. There was like a craft that crashed out of the sky. It was crazy. We don't know what's going on.
They said, oh, they had the guy take down the post. They told people not to post pictures or videos, but they're also saying it's just a drone. What is really going on? Absolutely fascinating. But I want you to take a look at this. Really soak it in. And with all of the information that we have now, all of the stuff that's come out with the task force, with the whistleblowers, some of the information about the drones Trump gave, really take a look at these clips and let me know in the comments, what do you think? Now, all this time later, how do we feel about everything that was happening in November and December? Do you think that we got valid answers, or do you think that we deserve more? Sound off in the comments and let me know. You guys are absolutely incredible. So I know you smashed that like already, and you're going to go check out that UFO video and those paranormal videos right there.